It was a great result, but they played against the Chelsea side for half an hour, 10 men. They got their noses ahead. They made it difficult for themselves. But let's applaud what they did today. It's a good win, but now you've got to go to Brentford and win. And now you've got to keep,
What was the best thing about the way they did this today?
It was really difficult to say, and the reason why, because playing with 10 men after 5 minutes and you're playing against a side and you go 2-0 up, you're in a great position. So did I really learn a lot about Manchester United today? No. But will I say that it was a great result and a brilliant performance in terms of what they had to do to get the win? They showed a bit of aggression at the end. They showed some discipline and desire to get the 3 points. Yes, absolutely fantastic. But you can't say it's a turning point because, as I say, it was quite an unusual game. There were so many things happening, 10 men. And then I think the Chelsea manager got in his own way, making the substitutions he made. He took off 2 wingers. He gave them real ascendancy. And then Cole Palmer got off injured. So little things went in their favour today, but take nothing away. It was a really important...
Chelsea fans, let's not sugarcoat it. Enzo Maresca sold this game. Robert Sánchez made a disastrous error in the 3rd minute. His decision to rush out and dive, recklessly into Mbeumo, to me. It was careless, unprofessional, and unforgivable at this level. A goalkeeper must be the calmest head on the pitch, yet Sánchez lost his judgment in seconds, and the red card left Chelsea crippled. But while Sánchez started the fire, Maresca poured petrol on it. His substitutions were shocking. Pulling off Estêvão and Neto so early destroyed Chelsea's balance. Who does that? In a game of such magnitude? Those were the 2 players who could stretch the pitch, carry the ball, and offer a counterpunch. With them gone, Chelsea were stuck with a rigid, predictable shape, defending without hope of attacking. That's not strategy, that's surrender. And then came the Palmer decision. Cole Palmer, Chelsea's brightest spark, clearly wasn't fully fit, yet Maresca started him anyway. Within minutes, Palmer was dragged off. Cameras caught his reaction. He stormed down the tunnel, visibly angry. Even when he returned to the bench, his body language screamed frustration, shaking his head, refusing to clap. That was not just disappointment, that was a player who felt let down by his manager's poor planning. You could also read it in the other players' faces. The bench looked flat, heads down, gestures of disbelief. These are professionals, they know when the manager has made the wrong call. The dressing room trust is built on moments like this, and Maresca's decisions left even his own squad unconvinced. Then we come to Enzo Fernández. Why keep such a lazy player on a game of this magnitude when he was offering absolutely nothing? Game after game, Chelsea fans looked to him to control the tempo, to dictate midfield, but tonight he was a passenger. No urgency, no fight, no creativity. A coach has to be brave enough to remove underperformers, not protect them. Maresca kept him on, and Chelsea suffered for it. And the substitution that sealed the night, bringing in George. With Alejandro Garnacho sitting right there on the bench, Maresca turned to George. It made no sense. Garnacho is direct, fearless, and exactly the type of player who could have grabbed this game by the neck. George is not built for that level of responsibility in a high-pressure match. Fans saw it, players saw it, and Chelsea paid the price. This wasn't just a defeat. It was a collapse caused by mismanagement. Sanchez's red card could have been overcome with calm, smart adjustments. Instead, panic, poor judgment, and misplaced loyalty destroyed Chelsea's chances. Yes, there were positives. Reece James showed leadership, barking orders and giving everything. Andrey Santos didn't hide, always demanding the ball. Moisés Caicedo ran his socks off, covering every blade of grass. These 3 deserve respect for their fight. But they were fighting against 2 opponents, the opposition on the pitch, and their own manager's decisions from the sidelines.